Hello Libra, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for August. So we are in Leo season, we're moving into Virgo season, getting closer and closer to your season. And we have the Emperor coming out, focus and stability. So this is an Aries card, absolutely. And it feels like, yeah, definitely it's like, with something in your life, it's like you're just trying to find your footing with it. It's trying to find stable footing, and it actually could feel a little bit precarious. It's like it's right on the edge of not feeling stable, but at the same time, you've just got a grasp on it. And so they're really wanting you to focus on this thing that feels like, yeah, at any point it could totally go in the opposite direction. But you've just got this, like, you're on kind of tenterhooks, or you've just got this, grasp of it at this moment. So it's like, I want to move forward with something. I've got it in a stable place just at the moment, but it could go either way really quickly. It could either collapse or it could move into something really amazing. And it feels like it's kind of right on that edge. So let's see what else is coming through. What's shifting and changing for Libra? So Libra, we have the new moon in Leo. Speaking of Leo, in comes the Strength card. A lot of fire coming through. So you're working with a lot of energy. The Strength card, Sun, Leo, Pluto, and there's the key there. Something is being unlocked. Yes, something is being unlocked here, and in Leo season. And I was just saying, we had the new moon on the 4th in Leo, and we have a full moon in Aquarius on the 19th. And then we're going into Mercury retrograde. So with this key, it may be that you're doing a lot of things to do with home and housing, things that actually quite literally involve keys. Maybe you're doing work on your cars and housing. I feel like sort of things that you might be having to address issues around those things this month, or anything else that requires a key. Maybe it's an office, or maybe it's key to your heart. But definitely resilience, bravery, courage is needed as you're right on the precipice of trying to maintain this stability within the situation that's coming in for you here. So let's see what else is coming through for you, Libra. You are required to be very, very brave with this, but it's one of those things that could go either way. It's like right on the, which way is it going to go? So it may be that you've got to deal with some things around car repairs, or that you've got to register your car, or you're looking at things around the home if you're in the buying and selling or moving in some way when it comes to your home, or shifting locations. Big stuff, big valuable assets is what I feel like you're looking at here. So So the situation is the Nine of Cups. It's what is it that you are finding fulfilling within this situation, that you are really maintaining the equilibrium here. So interesting. Okay, we're looking at your fulfillment as the situation. So Libra, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the more holistic view of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading. Libra, just take what feels right, leave the rest. And if it does really resonate and you'd like to explore it further into the future, get more messages around all of this, then there will be an extended reading, and the link for that is in the description box below. Now, really good cards for if you're thinking of moving on, or moving house, moving home, moving on from moving jobs, moving on, transitioning on from an old energy that feels really stuck. It doesn't have to necessarily be those things, but it feels like it's something hard to budge and move. It's like a big thing. It's not like an easy thing. So we have as a situation the Nine of Cups. So it is all about your fulfillment and happiness. What is fulfilling for you? So this could be any situation in your life. It could be around your career. It could be around your relationships. It could be around where you're living. It could be your financial situation, how you're feeling about all of that, and it could be all of the above. But this character wants to be fulfilled, and so that would suggest there's a promise that there are energies here that want to support that. for you. It is crossed by the King of Swords, which is the King of Air. So this is very much head versus heart energy here. The King of Air is very logical, very even cool and cold in a way, and very detached. Whereas this Nine of Cups wants warmth. It wants the closeness. It wants to feel the love. It wants to feel the emotional connection. So it sort of feels like somebody's pretty much in their head here and kind of emotionally detached is the feeling I'm getting. And it may be that there is a plan or some decisions that need to be made, and that may not necessarily be something that your heart is agreeing with here. And maybe it's not really what is fulfilling for you, but you kind of have to do it still. So definitely feels like there could be this interesting kind of, there's a relationship or a person around you who's coming in quite, like I said, detached, and that could be a little bit cool and detached for the situation. In terms of you wanting the warmth of human relationship here, or so, yeah. But I mean, it may also be that, yeah, the King of Swords can be meetings with people, very rational discussions and meetings, and that in itself, there's something that's being discussed that is not, your heart isn't singing about it. It's like kind of going, oh, is this fulfilling for me or not? So in a lot of emotions around. In your conscious mind, we've got the Seven of Cups. So it feels more like it's more of an emotional reaction and an emotional response to something or someone than a rational one. And it definitely feels like you are, it's like battling what your head's saying versus what your heart's saying here around a situation. So again, it's, just trying to keep things on that straight and narrow, trying to keep the stability and focus on the stability. And the Seven of Cups is saying things just aren't clear. It is, we are going into a Mercury retrograde in August, so this is very seven territory in the tarot. Is sevens are all about reevaluating, reassessing, and with the cups, it's about assessing your feelings, how you're feeling about a situation, how you're feeling about a person, how you're feeling within a situation in your life, and what new options are presenting. And it could be that this is the card of illusions and fantasy as well. Like perhaps the picture hasn't quite made itself clear, and it's just everything's clouded at this moment in time. So it's like, that's wanting to find the clarity within some clouded emotions around a situation that is on the verge of not feeling stable or might not feel super stable at the moment. You're presenting as the Eight of Wands, though, which is really interesting because, no, you're not presenting. This is the energy deep down. So it's kind of like a driving force. And the Eight of Wands is very focused. It likes to have a direction. It likes to know. So it likes to know which way it's going, and likes to know where to focus its energy. It likes to push and move things forward. And that can be really frustrating if it's feeling like, it's clouded inside my mind. I don't know. Something's not feeling right. I've got these clouded emotions around it. And so the Eight of Wands it's like something's kind of pushing you. You feel like you're being pushed in a way, but it's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with this, or where I'm supposed to be going, or why. And it's like it's sort of clarity needs to come. We need to break through. We have in the recent past the King of Cups. So this may be that there has been a situation that has potentially been like there's been even emotionally volatile, or it's just you've had to really manage your emotions around it. You've had to really kind of focus on emotional stability. Absolutely. So it's sort of like there's all these emotions around a particular situation. It's like it's stirring up all these feelings, and it might not feel so stable because of the feelings that are coming in around it. Like I'm not feeling it's like, whoa, these waves of emotion coming through. And the Emperor wants to come in and take control and make something feel more stable. And it's really hard to do that if you've got these kind of emotional whirlpools happening, or these big kind of emotions or clouded emotions around you. And so it's interesting because we have in the near future the Hermit, and again, there's just a lot of emotions overspilling. Yeah. So I feel like you're having some very, very strong emotional responses to people or situations, and it's like you almost can't control the emotions. It's like, oh, I wish I wasn't having all these emotions, but I can't think straight. I can't think straight is the feeling I'm getting. So in the near future, we have the Hermit, which is very much an energy. It's Virgo energy, actually. So we are moving into Virgo season, and it's very deep analysis. The wise sage comes in. And this could be somebody that's just had experience in the past and says, okay, I can give you some really good advice about where you're finding yourself. You're feeling a bit confused about a person or a situation in your life, or there's just all these emotional responses and it's clouding everything and you can't kind of work out which way, what to do in this situation. It's clouding your rational mind. And the Hermit is the wisdom. It's like soul searching, a bit of soul searching, finding the answers, but the wisdom is there. So you can access this either if it's within you, the Hermit, or there's someone around you that can offer you some sage advice or it's actually really good that the Hermit has come in, because that's exactly what's needed in this sort of emotional turmoil that we're seeing here. You're presenting as the Ten of Swords. So it's interesting that you're turning up as the element of air, actually, because the Ten of Swords is understanding that something's over. It's almost surrendering to a process and just going, it's over. It's over, it's completed, it's done, it's an end of a chapter, and I've surrendered to that. And through this process, there could be a lot of emotions around it. Absolutely. But yeah, it's the Ten of Swords suggests there is a new possibility for a new beginning. You just might not be seeing it or feeling it right now because this character just needs a bit of time to recover. There's some recovery and recovery time to transform the situation. So it almost feels a little bit like you're at the end of a mental journey here, and it's like I can't really give it much thought, any more thought, or can't give it any more. It's taken up as much as I can give it, and I'm just trying to emotionally process the things that have gone on here with this Ten of Swords. It definitely marks an ending, even trying to find closure with something that is ending or finishing or completed in your life. So the energy surrounding you is this Ace of Cups, and you can see all the water spilling over with this Ace of Cups. There's a lot of feelings around. But, we did say that the Ten of Swords it's this weird energy of being 1 minute in your head and then next minute in your feelings. And it's like the two are speaking different languages. It's like, trying to process all of this stuff. And we're looking for the new dawn with the Ten of Swords. We're looking for the birth, the new thing that comes in, and we do have it here, the Ace of Cups. There are new feelings. This is healing that comes through this Ten of Swords. Look at it. It's just, been stabbed in the back 10 times. It's taken a mental toll, this completion, this finishing, this ending, whatever it is, and it's taken the toll on you, and you do need a light at the end of the tunnel. You do need a little bit of healing, and that's around you with this Ace of Cups. Emotional replenishment, feeling differently, feeling a new way about something in your life, and they're saying it's here, which is really great. It's just it's just a matter of finding that and being able to tap into it, because I feel like it's almost like there's still emotional intensity around, absolutely, 100%, but I feel like the characters aren't necessarily connecting to this Ace of Cups around. So there is a birth. There is the birth of something that you could be feeling very differently about. But whether you're in your head and not connecting to that, emotionally connecting to it or not. I mean, the Ace of Cups could be a new relationship or a new situation where you're feeling different or happier, but it does feel like it's going to take a while to actually feel like I can connect to that. That's what it feels like. Hopes and fears, we've got the Page of Swords, and this is very much like I just want to get a very there's heaviness on the mind. There's a heaviness on your mind here with the Ten of Swords, and the pages are opposite. It's very light. It's new messages, it's new ideas, it's new solutions, it's feeling mentally fresh and free, and it feels like there's some heavy things that this Hermit and this Ten of Swords are thinking about here. There's some things that they're really deeply considering, and something's weighing on their mind here. There's something potentially weighing on your mind, or something that has like a serious choice or decision, or there's something serious about it. So it's interesting though, because this is where you do move on from it. You move on from the devil. You move on from that very heavy energy. The Six of Swords is moving away from it mentally and finding the peace, moving away from all the drama, finding a place of peace. So it could be moving on from feeling really stuck, moving on from burdens, moving on from anything negative cycle of feeling bound to something. This could be addictions, it can be debt, it can be just having to be stuck in a position you're not happy with. And this Six of Swords says, finally, I'm able to mentally move on from it. I'm moving away from the drama, all those emotions that feel like the waves of emotions that feel unstable. Or I'm trying to master how to feel stable within those feelings. And I'm moving on to a calmer waters, quite literally moving to a place of peace, which is really lovely. And then, interestingly, we move to the Page of Wands, which is the desert. There hasn't been any water in this new place you find yourself. It's been a desert. The Page of Wands is that fresh new energy, that fresh new spark, that fresh passion, that new creativity, that new desire, that new message from soul and spirit, the new motivation. It's fresh, and it's like, okay, I've moved on, I've found the peace, I've surrendered, that's over now, and I'm ready to explore a whole heap of new things. Maybe emotionally repattern, absolutely. But this is in getting really enthusiastic about discovering something new, exploring new areas, exploring new things, getting the message from soul and spirit that this is kind of enlivening your heart as well by doing that, and getting really excited about it. And like I said, it's the desert. It's like been all these emotions around here, but you haven't been able to give this new energy any emotional, you haven't been able to connect to it yet. It hasn't, maybe it's something that you haven't either connected to for a while, or you haven't been able to connect to, or you're repatterning your emotions around it. But we see the growth here. We see it with the beautiful little leaves that are popping out of the wand. The emotions, the growth is coming back. This is like a spring energy of you've been through a winter where something ended and it felt quite somber and serious, and even like there's gravitas to it. It took its toll on you mentally and emotionally, and now this is the new energy, the new spark of life. So like I said, this is the Six of Swords can represent traveling and moving or transitioning on from an energy that felt like there was conflict and drama into a place that feels like you're excited about the new that you're stepping into, the new things that you're learning, the new things you're discovering. And so that feels really exciting. And so it is really great if you are wanting to move home, or if you are moving on from a situation or drama in a relationship or a situation that's stirring up all these feelings, into a place that promises more stability. So it's like the desert is unlocked with the Strength card. We're seeing the Sphinxes as well. It's a very hot, dry place. And it's like something gets unlocked, and the water, you can direct all these feelings, and there's a sense of rebirth and emotional replenishment that can move into something really new and exciting. So we have celebration here as an overall energy with the Three of Cups. It takes a little while to get to it. Absolutely, it does, but we get there. You're celebrating this new direction. You're celebrating these new discoveries, getting enthusiastic about this new spark, getting creative, feeling really good about discovering new places, new things, and feeling like, okay, some of that heavier energy has lifted, which is really nice. The Three of Cups is about your emotional connections as well. So overall, it is about being around the people that are immediately around you, and there feels like there's a shift in that energy because this is all very a bit of an emotional whirlpool. There's a little bit of heaviness around, and then we move into the lightness. So it may be that one person's emotions affects everybody's, and there's a shift in the group dynamic where it lightens the mood or it lightens the energy within a group as well. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Libra, and see what is coming in. So it feels like it lightens these emotional connections, but it is all around how you're emotionally connecting to the people around you. There is plenty for everyone, including me. The ocean of life is lavish with its abundance. All my needs and desires are met before I even ask. My good comes from everywhere and everyone and everything. Okay, so that's very nice. I feel like that page is off exploring and looking for that abundance. It is safe to look within. If you look within, you're going to find this beautiful Eight of Wands here, which is actually a very strong, it's like directed, focused energy, a very clear message about where to put your energy and your focus. So that message is there deep inside of you. That's what the Hermit's doing, looking down, going, what's inside of me? And the message is clear there with the Eight of Wands. It's not clear in your conscious mind, but if you go deep in, it is there. The message inside of you is telling you where to go, the next direction, what to focus on. So it says, as I move through the layers of other people's opinions and beliefs, I see within myself a magnificent being, wise and beautiful, just like that beautiful Hermit. I love what I see in me. And interestingly, this Ten of Swords could be moving through the layers of other people's opinions and beliefs. It can be, I'm letting go of that anymore. I don't have to believe that anymore. And we've got life supports me. Life created me to be fulfilled. Let's come back to the Nine of Cups. It's all about being fulfilled. I trust life, and life is always there at every turn. I am safe. So, yeah, basically this Page of Wands is in the search for fulfillment. Absolutely. And there's somewhere new and exciting that you are going to start discovering this. So let's pull a charm for you, Libra. We have music, the quick step, the 3 notes. So this is all about the rhythm of this, because it is very much like kind of getting like heartbeat as well for some of you. Like it could be this kind of nervous excitement or anxiety around something or someone or a situation, or but it's all about the pacing. Like the pace can pick up really quickly with this. It's like boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom, and it's like getting in the rhythm of of life, really, of the heartbeat of what's going on deep inside of you. So it's sort of like if you're unlocking this. For some of you, this is music, quite literally, musical ability, musical talent, something creative that's coming through for you. But it is very much like the pace quickens with this, with the dun 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 dun. It's almost like a drum beat, like there's some kind of message or calling, and it starts getting like boom ba boom boom ba boom boom ba boom boom ba boom, and the more you can kind of tune into it and hear it, it's this sense of something's happening, anticipation that it's building towards. There's a building or rising tension that's coming in with this. So boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom. And it could be creating a little bit of like stress or anxiety, but at the same time, it feels like it's moving towards something. If it's moving towards that Page of Wands and celebration and exploring new things, it really is, getting this sense of your soul rhythm, getting it into alignment so that you're ready to open into these new energies. Is what I want to say, Libra. Dancing to the beat of your own drum. Boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom. That's what I'm feeling here. But yeah, it does feel like a heartbeat as well. Not that they necessarily go like that, but that's what I'm getting. So that's your reading, Libra. We're going to take it over to the extended reading now, because we see this Page of Wands is on the precipice of new discoveries, on the edge of the desert. There is new growth. There's this energy of spring. There's an energy of feeling like you're getting your getting excited about this new direction that's coming in, what you're transitioning and moving on from. And it's just the beginning of the journey, the page. It's the new message. It's the fresh new hope. It's the fresh new energy and the message that you're getting here. And so message from your spirit about where to go next. And so we're going to explore all of that in the extended reading. Where is this Page of Wands heading? What territories is it exploring? What new adventures is it going to discover? What things are coming its way? And we're going to explore all of that in the extended reading, get some more messages, look further into the future. And so love it if you come over, Libra. The link is in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments as well. Please follow me on Instagram. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. All those things help with the growth of the channel, and I truly appreciate it. And please take care.